Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be talking about the step up spawn that just came out. If you don't know how step up spawn works, you have to spawn it 3 times for you to get the full reward. So make sure you have 46 gems at least, because this is a 46 gem step up spawn. At spawn 2, you'll be getting 24 or higher cost SSR rates up, and at spawn 3, you're guaranteed one of the monsters that I will talk about in a second. As for the first step up spawn, the 1 gem one, you're probably not going to get anything good, so keep that in mind while doing this. Okay, for this step up spawn, I did not expect them to come out with these monsters. When I was talking about the treasure spawn, I thought these were going to remain exclusive because these are still really good monsters. Like Kyra is one of the best for player versus player in general, yes. Guild battles, she is one of the best. Aquarius is one of the best in player versus enemy and is still really good in player versus player. She is one of the best resurrection monsters. I think is the best resurrection monster out still. So Rebellion is one of the heaviest, is the heaviest hitting monster, I think. And guild battles, Lancelot was exclusive as well. Then you're getting Beatrice. That's 2 resurrection monsters in 1 spawn. And you only need 46 gems to have a chance to even get them. And it's not a bad chance either. You have decent rates to actually be able to obtain 34 costs. And on all honesty, you might be even able to obtain 34 costs, one of these 34 cost monsters on your first try. Some people might get Kyra on their first try. Some people might get Aquarius on their first try. Some people might get Holmes on their first try. Some people might get Spica on their first try. They don't have bad rates. They do have lower rates though than the 33 and the 32 costs, but they don't have bad rates. So definitely these are, they're not mythical. They're actually obtainable. They have decent rates to actually be able to even obtain, well, to be obtaining them in the spawns. So they're not dead. You can obtain these 34 and 33 costs in the spawns. And they removed all the 31 and 32 costs, not 32 costs, but 31 and 30 costs from these spawns. So the least you are getting is 32 costs. And for the most part, these 32 costs are still good. Romaru is still used in ranked guild battles. Romaru is very strong because of his buff, his wind element buff. He allows you to switch with other people and still keep the buff. So he is still used in player versus player for guild battles. Shidogen is one of the better defense, like one of the greatest defense monsters I think I can think of. Masune's got that life drain, karma. She gives you 20 costs as well. She doesn't do bad damage. And then Grumry's really OP. Grumry does good damage, increases cost recovery speed, casts 10% life drain on all allies, heals HP of all allies, and she casts Beast. Beast removes stats alignments, debuff, so she does that for all allies, and she increases the magic attack and attack by 60%. This can be stacked with the regular attack and magic attack buffs as well, so you can gain more than 80% if you cast Beast. And she casts Ward. Ward makes sure whenever you would take original KO hit, it would knock you out, it would kill you. You would be left at 1%, not 1% HP, but 1 HP. So she is very strong. She's very OP, and her and Bastet and the Stellar Gods are the least you're getting. So this is a very good spawn. I know I said save up for the Full Metal Alchemist collab. If you need to prioritize the Full Metal Alchemist collab over this, I would. But this is probably a better deal in my eyes. It might not be a better deal in your eyes, but in my eyes, I definitely, if I had the gems, I'd definitely go for this. I probably will go for this once because I'll have 46 gems before the spawn's over. But this is definitely around as good as a deal as having those 34 and 35 costs in the collab. Actually better because, again, Aquarius is still one of the best monsters for player versus enemy. She is the best resurrection monster. Kyra is really good for guild battles. One of the best monsters to use in guild battles. Rebellion's a heavy hitter for guild battles. You're getting 2 types of resurrection monsters in the spawn, and all it costs is 46 gems. All it costs is 46 gems. You're at least getting a cost 32. No more cost 31s. No more cost 30s. Besides probably Bastet and one of the commanders, pretty much everything in the spawn is going to be 32 costs, really good, or you're going to get 33 or 34 costs. So there's legitimately only 2 32 costs you might not want to get in the spawn, and then the rest will be useful. And if you already have them, you could use them for Awakening. Awakening will allow you to have more gear score, a lot more gear score, and increases the level cap of the monster. And Horus right here, for example, 33 cost, your regular 33 cost monster, and it increases the stat, one of the slots in the stat for like usually, I'm not sure, depends on the monster you have. It might be the third and fourth, might be the first and second, might be the first and third. For this one's the first and third by however much. 6k for the 33 cost. Most of the 33 costs will be 6k each. That's 12k in total. That's 12k extra gear score I could have if I had more awakening for Horus. So I definitely would want to do the step up spawn, and I definitely recommend it for any of you out there, especially if you don't have good monsters, because the least you're getting is the 32 cost monster. With that being said, I hope this helped out, and I will see you in the next video. This is the AzureWrath. I'm out. Peace.